How's it going, everybody? My name's Berlin. Welcome back to BerlinCraft. Today, we're going to be doing a couple things. First of all, we're going to be doing a staircase that leads up into the normal area, and then we'll head over to the Mushroom Island, where I'll explain what we're doing there. So, why am I doing, a staircase? Well, the staircase was supposed to be here a little while ago. I wanted to do it as an easier way to go up and down, such of like the, last episode where we did the scaffolding. I wanted it there for a while, I just never got around to it, but we're finally getting around to it. And I tried multiple times to record this episode. Either I didn't like the commentary that I was talking about, or I just didn't feel like we made a whole bunch of progress in the episode, and it was sort of annoying to just watch. So I scrapped it. There was also supposed to be a building up here, but that was also scrapped. I scrapped it because it didn't look very good. It looked out of place. So if there ever is going to be a building up here, it's going to be somewhere. So we need to do a couple things. First of all, we need to add the pillars, if this piece of wood would like to place. I know I've ranted about it before, but jeez, like, you think they would fix the I don't want to bonk my head there. You think they would slightly fix the am I gonna bonk my head there? Probably, but yeah, let's move it back one. But yeah, so I didn't like what I was talking about, or I didn't think the episode turned out well, and so I scrapped it. And really, the lack of content on the channel has been me being slightly lazy. Pretty much just being lazy. But I'm probably going to scrap the minigame series and the adventure maps for a little while, at least until I find something else to do. I don't really find those that, like, I don't really see that people are enjoying those. It doesn't seem like people are watching that series. I don't really know why. Like, maybe you guys can tell me why. But, you're the ones watching. I'm just the one, making the content. But it doesn't really seem like people enjoy the minigame series or the, what do you call it? Minigames or adventure map series. Really, the two most popular series on my channel right now is BerlinCraft and the Dust 2 project, which I will be continuing those, obviously, but for now I'll scrap those other two, and I'll think of other content to make. But if you want to see something on the channel, I would really, really appreciate it if you just went down into the comments and told me, hey, here's a suggestion for something on the channel, or hey, there's this person that you might want to, see if you can collab with, or, something like that, because it seems like the interest has been waning in the channel quite a bit. It doesn't seem like people, for lack of a better word, want to watch the content that I'm putting out. Really, it seems like, everything has dropped on the channel since Stud Tech ended, which I can completely understand. Stud Tech was the main series on the channel for quite a while. It was the main interest. People wanted to watch Stud Tech. Stud Tech ended, and the interest in the channel dropped from nearly 50 views a video to am I gonna bonk my head on that? Yeah, I figured. From nearly 50 views a video to somewhere around 30 on BerlinCraft and the Dust 2 project, which is, again, understandable. People wanted to watch Stud Tech, but I thought the Dust 2 project might have brought back some interest into the channel, but it didn't seem like it happened. So if you guys have like a suggestion for a series or something, or just something you want to see on the channel, just go ahead and comment that down below, because it would be very, very appreciated, and it would help me a whole lot. Actually, I feel like I've messed up a whole lot because I just, like, I keep testing it and I keep bonking my head. But yeah, if there's something you want to see, go ahead and comment it down below, and, or if there's a suggestion you want to make, everything is helpful at this point, everything. Okay, so that's the staircase. It goes down, it leads down to the farmhouse, and there we go. Should we have, I feel like right here, we should have one, just like this. But, yeah, that's about it for that topic, I guess. I'm I'm like, maybe, I'm not sure. Do we bonk our head going out? We shouldn't. No, we don't. Good. So the next project I want to do in, like, another episode is the barn with a water wheel, a water tower, and stuff back up there. But it is time for me to go to the Mushroom Island and show you guys what our project there is. it's sort of interesting, but I'm not really sure. It's more of a time lapse, and then we get to start working on it. But I will see you over at the Mushroom Island instead, where I might keep talking about the channel or not. I'm not sure, but I'll see you over at the Mushroom Island. So we're over here at the Mushroom Island, and what we need to do, well, I need to go and sleep, but I need to start doing some preparations for the fishing dock, the boating area, the fishing town. I thought there was a specific name for those. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. But I need to do some preparation for the docks at the fishing town because the land over here is really not suitable for a dock. It needs to be changed slightly. All of this needs to go down like this deep, like deep, like down deep. So I need to do a lot of work. So there's going to be a time lapse, and I don't know how I'm going to do that time lapse. Maybe I'll go install the replay mod. I do not know, but there's going to be a time lapse, and I am not going to I'm not going to commentate over it because it's going to be very boring because I have to do this side and I have to do under the bridge and I have to do this side because the docks need space to go down like docks do. In fact, we're probably going to end up making a little bit of hill and stuff in here just because it's going to be really flat, and I don't know if I want it to be really flat, but everything should look something like this, like sloped down instead of this weird island thing that's one block above, and I don't like it, but that's what we're going to do. It's probably going to take me a while, and when we get back I will decide what I want to do with the rest of the episode. Anyway, enjoy. I will see you in a couple minutes. So now what I need to do, because this is finished, this all over here, finished, gone down into the bottom of the depths, and there's space under the bridge. I know, it's unheard of. And there's space way over here, and a bunch of dirt and stuff that I threw out. The thing that I need to do now is sort of expand the island. And that is because if we just come up here and look, the island's very thin. There's not a lot of space for buildings, so we need to expand the island out quite a bit. I'm going to say 3 blocks each part. 2, 3. And we'll slowly do this, and then we will, be able to build stuff on the island, which would be fantastic, because really, we want to build stuff. 1, 2, 3. And with how it is right now, there's just not space on the island, and it is annoying, because there's no space on the island for buildings, and there needs to be space, and there needs to be space for the dock, which this small little lip thing would probably end up helping us. Am I going 3? I am going 3. I need to... these 2. Would help with doing it properly, so we have... Ugh. Stop breaking. Oh my god. No. 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 fix and fix. Thank you. But yeah, we need to add more to the island so we have the availability, if we want to build a lot more on the island, because there's just no space. Like right now we're creating space. This is probably going to be a lot of space, but we're just not sure. So we need to continuously do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do this. I will be right back once again when this is all done. Like we already have like let's actually just, like, over here doesn't need to have a whole bunch of that stuff. Like over here in this area doesn't need to be all like that. I bumped the microphone. I'm silly. Ugh, and I messed this up again. Okay, that's going to start getting annoying if I have to work with the water a lot. But yeah, so I just need to fix a couple things, and then I'll be right back when the island is expanded and all that good stuff. So I'll be back in a second. So after some island expansion, it looks like this. It's a bit bigger, obviously, because these chests are in different areas, and that is a creeper, and that is a skeleton, and those are not allowed on the island. So what is over here? Obviously they're probably not considered, yeah, they're considered an ocean, so we'll have to just light this up over here. For now, this is, yeah, that's a Mushroom Island shore. So we don't have to light anything up over here. I'm just going to walk along the edge and make sure none of it is an ocean. Like where I'm walking, if it's an ocean, we light it up. I mean, obviously later on when the town starts to get built, we will start doing more and more stuff with light, but for now we need to be sure that a creeper won't walk around the island just because I neglected a single part or a single block of an area. So, and we are clear. Fantastic. So just that spot over there is where it is. So around the edges of all this stuff, around the edge of the island is going to be a dock. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the dock. I have a design put in a creative world. I just need to refine the idea a little bit. It's a bit janky in some spots, especially around curves, so I need to sort of fix how I'm going to do that. But once it is, I think the island's going to look a lot better in a general sense, because it's going to look a lot fatter around here. And there will be no docks or anything over on that side of the island, just because this is the import-export part of the town, the fishing town, the, you know, marketplaces. The marketplaces actually will be all over here on this side of the island, and along these paths actually are supposed to be lamps. You might have noticed that the lamps are gone. Well, I tried to do something else with the lamps and it messed up, so I couldn't do them. And I have a plan to do automated lamps, just like the, let's get into view, like the lights on the lighthouse pop up at night, like the lights in the town would pop up at night, but I'm not sure exactly how it fit. How far, like, yeah, this is where you would see how I thought it would go, and it didn't go properly. But how do you think, how advanced should the, was there stone slabs here, or, pretty sure there was stone slabs. How advanced do you think the Mushroom Island should be? Should it be all medieval, slowly developing technology with a couple testificates, or I guess mushroom scientists, or should it be a complete and utter utopia, sort of like steampunk old style looking buildings with brand new modern technology? I want to, you know an opinion, because we could go with the old style buildings like that and that to follow, and or that and that to follow along, and keep the theme of the wool and the darks and the whatevers, and just, why is there, oh the scarecrow didn't load, and then just have an automated lighting system on the island, but that would take a whole episode to get it lit up, because it would, you know, be through the island and there's water all over the place. We'd have to waterproof stuff and make sure the entire island is hooked up to each other. And soon enough, one day, 1 year, the inside of the town hall will be done. One year. But let's just use the elevator for fun. And it catches you. And then it lets you go. There you go. I might end up making a tutorial on that, because I don't know, maybe someone wants to see a tutorial on that. If you want to see a tutorial on that and how I built it, you know, Also comment that. I think this whole episode's just like, oh, if you want something or if you want to give me advice or something, you should comment that. And this bridge, I like the bridge. Something looks weird with it though. Maybe it's the curve, like this weird sort of uncurved curve. Like I'll swim out a little bit and show you. There's this uncurved curve on it. Yeah, see how it curves like that and then that? It's a curve, it's a normal curve, but something from, I think maybe this angle. Yeah, something from this angle looks weird, just how it looks like it's straight, like straight down, straight, straight, straight. Like it looks like it's straight edged, but over on this side, I think it looks more curved. Like it still looks like a straight edge, but it still has more of the curve that I was going for in the original design. But I'm probably not going to change this up just because, I don't know, I like it. It looks good, so I'm going to keep that. Then, of course, the windmill over here. But, have we done anything in the windmill? I don't remember. I think we did one room, and then that was it. Because, well, we moved on to the saloon town. So we have some supplies. Did we do anything? No. Oh, yeah, we did the enchanting room up here, which I will never touch. That needs to be diamond armor. That needs to be materials for enchanting. And the attic, which I was just going to grab some cobwebs. Maybe we have some here, though. I remember having cobwebs. Let's go see if we can grab some cobwebs, if we have any left. And we'll throw them up in the attic. And there you go. You have an attic. An old, dusty attic that would never be used because, actually, we need a home for ourselves on this island, too. But I think the main priority is, because we can live everywhere, I think the main priority is actually getting, you know, the town started. There's nothing remnants of a town except for that, the windmill, and the town hall. Which I guess the town hall is the start of a town, but I don't know. Would that be considered the start of a town hall? Okay, what did I come in here for? Cobwebs. Cobwebs, cobwebs. Did I have cobwebs? But yeah, I guess the town hall would be the remnants and the start of an actual town on the island. And there was, I can't. Well, I haven't been efficient. Oh yeah, I was going to make a tool out of that. Yeah. So that is, I guess, the start of the town. And I guess maybe we'll have a small museum somewhere for the first items. Yeah, those first items. Because of course these are my first diamond boots, so when those are close to breaking and we can't repair them anymore, we will obviously do that. But yeah, that's the start of a town. We just need to get the rest of the town going like everything else. But I guess there's so much preparation left to do, like lighting in the town, that we need to figure out, plus the docking area with the docks, and then the saloon town, which saloon, I don't know about it. I love the idea, I like the idea, and I liked how to build the stuff. I'm just having troubles getting the designs down to look good to me, because it's like I build it, and then it's just like, well, I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, and a project coming up that has been in the nether for a very, very long time. I'll just walk into the nether and show you guys. Has been into the nether for a very long time. I guess maybe like a month and a half just sitting there, because I never feel like doing it because it's such a big project and a big build. Let's walk up here, around here, is the nether system, which this is obviously not enough supplies for it. I need a whole lot more, but it's supposed to be the nether system that will lead to around, maybe if we turn this small area, like maybe up here or something, I don't know, somewhere into the hub, and we can have that. But yeah, to the saloon town. That's just one of the plans. So that's a lot of plans. And then, of course, earlier I talked about the content and what content you guys want to see, and of course that I might scrap the minigames and adventure map series. Actually, what I was thinking with those is, instead of fully scrapping them, is turn them into collab only series. Like, the only time you will see them is with a collaboration with another YouTuber, and I think that'll work out a lot better in favor for me, and I guess maybe whoever is doing it, because obviously, you know, some content creators are always looking for collabs, so that might work. But yeah, that's about it for questions, and I guess I'll look around and talking about the plans for the future islands and towns, and that's about it. I don't have anything else to say in this episode, and I don't really have anything else small to do in this episode, so I guess I'm going to end it off. So, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Remember, stay fancy, and peace out. Bye-bye.